it's Rachel with Rainbow, and today he and I are going to be reviewing Sit Without a Treat. Rainbow's food motivation is a very good thing. However, when he becomes too dependent on food, that becomes a bit troublesome. We know that he knows the command sit, so it's just a matter of practice, and I'll show you a few techniques that maybe you aren't doing at home to get him to sit without that treat in hand. So, first things first, I'm going to be practicing with him on a leash so that I have a little bit more control. I don't know if that's what you're doing at home, or if a lot of times you do it like when you're going to be going outside, you want him to sit and stay, or anything like that, bringing groceries in, or you just tell him to sit and he's not always on the leash. But we're just going to keep practicing, and we're going to do nothing but sits, and I'll give him a treat at the very end, but no treats in between. And so I'm not even going to reach into my treat pouch because I know that he knows what this is and anticipates it a lot. So I'm just going to start by talking to him, getting his attention. He's a little unsure of all of the smells here in this boarding area. So I just want him to get comfortable, and I'm going to ask him to sit. Now, one thing that we do is a lot of times when we have a treat, we hold the treat out in front and tell them to sit, and when they see and smell that, they do the sit. However, it's good to pair the verbal commands with a physical action so that they see it and hear it, and then they do it. You might be familiar like with stay, how we kind of put the stop sign in front of his face. With sit, we usually have a flat hand and bring it up like this. So I'm going to start using that with Rainbow so that he gets used to seeing this instead of always just having a treat in front of him. It's a similar action like when we bait him up with a treat, but I want him to just recognize this. So Rainbow, come here, good boy. And get his attention, good boy. Rainbow, sit. Good sit, good boy. Good boy. All right, that may have been a lucky accident. So we're going to keep doing it, make sure that he continuously does it even when he gets tired of sitting like I asked. Rainbow, sit. Good sit. Good boy. Good boy. Come here. Sit. Good sit, Rainbow. Good sit. Good sit. And just because we don't have a treat, that doesn't mean he doesn't get a reward. We make up for it by doing lots of praise. Yes. Come here, Rainbow. Sit. Good sit. Good sit. All right, he's nervous and he hears some dogs barking outside, and he hears the funny sound of the air conditioner in here. So it looks like he doesn't know what to make of that. He's doing great with his sits, but I understand at home if he's a lot more comfortable and has other things to do, that sitting might not be a priority, but at least I'm hoping with this, getting him to sit a lot, he gets used to what's expected of him, and he does actually sit even if you aren't putting the food right in front of his face. Rainbow, sit. Good sit. Good boy. Good boy. Come here. Sit. Good sit. Good sit, Rainbow. All right, now he's not even looking at me. He's not even seeing the hand motion. So I want to try to get his attention again so that he does see that and starts to learn that a bit more. All right. Rainbow. Rainbow, sit. Good sit. Good boy. Good boy. Come here. Sit. Good sit. Good boy. All right, another handy thing that you can do with the leash on him is if he's not sitting, you have this nice leash that will tighten and loosen around his neck, so you can give him a quick pop and say, Rainbow, sit. Sit. Good sit, Rainbow. Good sit. That just gives a little bit of a correction. It's similar to a choke chain, and what it does is you ask him to sit. If he doesn't sit, then you say sit and you pop it when you say the word. So, come here, Rainbow. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Good sit. word. When I did it the first time, I said sit, he didn't sit. I said sit with a pull, and he didn't sit, and then I pulled and said sit. That's because sometimes dogs take a little while for it to process, and they know what I'm asking them, but it just takes them a while to do it. However, you don't just want to put the leash on him and yank up without ever telling him to sit. So remember, you ask first and then demand. This popping is like a demand. Now, this isn't hurting him. You don't want to move this part down to where the leash can't relax, because you don't want it to stay tight on him. If it remains tight, then that's not a correction. Why a sharp pop is so effective is because it's just a quick, attention getter, and then he's okay, and then it releases. So it's just a quick correction, and it's not like a constant feeling. And also when it goes from loose to tight really quickly and loose again, the change in pressure also gets their attention. So that's why that's so effective. Now what I'm going to do is take him off the leash and see if he still listens well without the leash being on. Rainbow, sit.
Good sit, Rainbow. Good boy. Good boy.
Remember to always couple it with a good sit afterwards. So the command is in the praise as well.
Rainbow, come here. Sit.
Good sit. Good boy. Now, if I had the leash on him there, I could tell he was going down into a sit right away. However, it took him a while. It's okay to give him a pop to hurry things along, so that you practice with sitting quickly and right when you ask. Rainbow, sit.
Good sit, Rainbow. Good sit. Good boy.
All right. Another thing you can do to get him to sit, in addition to saying it and doing this, is I kind of stomp my foot. Now, how I pick this up is in doing the heeling, which I know we've gone over heeling with Rainbow before. Instead of saying the word sit, I kind of got into the habit of walking, and as I stop, doing this, and it's another cue for the dog to sit. And so if you do that with your heeling, just kind of stomp your foot. It's not meant to scare them or anything like that. It's just a little extra sound that gets them in and gets their attention. Rainbow, come here. Sit.
Good sit, Rainbow. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, does that feel good?
All right, come here, Rainbow. All right, he also sees his reflection in here. I don't know if that's making him uncomfortable. Rainbow, come here. Sit.
Good sit. Good sit, Rainbow. Good boy. Good boy.
All right. Rainbow, come. Sit.
Good sit, Rainbow. Good boy. Good boy.
All right, he's doing a very good job, even doing it from a distance, which is good. I'm happy to see that he still listens so well off leash. Rainbow, sit.
Good sit. Good sit, Rainbow. Good boy. Good boy. Come here.
Sit.
Good sit. Good boy.
All right, he's still doing well. I'm going to put the leash back on him so that I can get a little, offer a little bit more correction to hopefully get him to sit faster, because he's still doing it. Usually right when I ask, however, he's taken a while. He starts acting right away after I say it, yet he does slow sit. So come here, Rainbow. Sit. Good sit.
Good boy.
Come here. Sit.
Good boy. Good sit.
Come on.
Sit. Good sit. Good sit.
Sit.
Good boy.
Come on. Sit.
Good sit.
a very good job. Hopefully this repetition and having him sit for a long time without giving any treats will help kind of remind him of the command, remind him what's expected, and also remind him that he doesn't always, doesn't always have to be present for him to listen. So I'm going to have him sit just one more time, and he's going to get a treat after this. Rainbow, please. Sit.
Good sit, Rainbow. Good sit. Good boy. There's that treat. You earned it, buddy. You earned it. Good boy.
All right, I hope this helps. This was Rachel and Rainbow, and we are working on sit without treats.